Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you tonight from Helling Stadium in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania, where our middle school Wolverines are taking on crosstown rivals Riverside Panthers. So much history in that rivalry. They have the RivEll Cup that we will be playing for Friday night when the senior circuit comes into town, as the varsity team will be hosting the Wolverines. Wolverines coming in with a record of 5-0 and have done so quite convincingly. What a great season. Coach Frank Keeley, along with his assistant coaches, Alan Marsh and Wally Gagrick, have just done a fantastic job with this group of young men. Turned boys into young men right before our eyes, and they play some really good football. Riverside coming in the contest with a record of 2-1-1. They tied a game there against Mohawk a couple weeks back. So should be a beautiful night for football. Sun's not really glaring in our eyes tonight like it usually is this time of day, so that's kind of nice. I am Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst. Brad, good to see you. Another great week of sports.
Very, very true. We always talk about this each week. Even the pessimistic Mr. Windhorst here talking about it this past week on a Saturday, saying, oh, we're going to go to Freedom and it's going to rain because we're underneath a canopy. Well, Thad said to be optimistic, and sure enough, here we are, another week in the books, and it looks like it is supposed to be beautiful weather tonight. From what I saw on Friday, it's supposed to be very good, but very, very cold. They're talking like 35, 40 degrees on Friday, so it's supposed to be cold from what I heard.
And that is one of the advantages of doing this job. We're in a press box, so we can close the windows. There's a few perks that we take with this, but we do thank you for being with us this evening. Just about 4.5 minutes away here from kickoff. Last week, our Wolverines traveled to Neshannock and beat them by a score of 26-6. A close game up to the halftime. It was just 8-0 at halftime. I would say as I left that game driving home, I thought Neshannock was pretty well coached. I thought they maybe had an idea what the Wolverines were going to throw at them.
And I think in that second half we saw the endurance of the Wolverines. They haven't been tested yet completely. Mm-hmm. They've been kind of, I don't want to say holding back a little bit in that second half. Statistically, you see it does look a little bit like the second half they're kind of relaxing a little bit. I think they finally got tested for once in the first half, and they came out in the second half. And assistant coach Marsh did tell me, and I know it's not on that paper, they did hold Neshannock to negative 18 yards in that second half.
Yes,
so it shows the second half came out.
I was talking to some of the parents walking out after the game, and I don't know if there's any truth to this, but it was a 4 o'clock game starting early. It's almost like it wasn't, that first half was not the Wolverines we saw in the 4 previous.
Right, and I wasn't games. Myself either because the doors were locked till 3:30. So we'll leave that one aside.
One of the biggest differences between Brad Windhorst and Thad Sturgeon is Brad is very calculated, and if we're going to do something at 7 o'clock, we're going to do it at 7 o'clock, and I'm a little bit more of we'll do it when we get there, the mix has gone well for the last 4 years.
You must be randomly from Neshannock too, then. I mean,
yes.
Okay, enough hits.
Coincidentally, did you see the car drove into the side of the church on the way home on Route 65?
I did see that.
I could not believe it.
Yep,
I didn't see any more. I hope no one was hurt, but
I hope
anyway,
not too.
Enough about our road travels to Neshannock. In that game, Elijah Palmer McCain, the feature running back here for the Wolverines, he had ran for 15 times, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns, 11.6 average. Declan Gray, the quarterback, ran 10 times for 60 yards, and Dante Pierce ran 6 attempts for 18. Passing, Declan Gray was 3 for 8 on the night for 27 yards. Receiving, 3 different receivers, Caden Daccio, and we've seen him make a catch in about every game. Yep. Sam Landis and Elijah Palmer McClain with a catch as well.
And I think reading off those passing statistics from last week, you didn't hear too many passing. What was it, 3 for 8? I wouldn't doubt you may see them open up the playbook tonight just a little bit. With it being, the RivEll Cup here, version 1.0, you never know.
And
just saying.
Watching them warm up, I think we do have a little bit of a size advantage tonight,
yes.
as looking at the whole teams.
Yes.
We'll see when we get 11 on 11 out there what exactly looks like. On defensive side of things, Luciano Gagrick once again had a bang-up week, 7 tackles and 3 assist tackles. And Declan Gray came in with 5 tackles and 3 assists. Elijah Palmer McLean with 5. Then a whole host of other defensive players got 2 tackles and 1 apiece. So the defense is a very balanced defense that we've seen in the first 4 games.
Right.
Yeah, the middle linebacker makes a lot of tackles because he's supposed to. But give linemen credit, they're plugging that hole to let that linebacker come back in there. So we're not trying to really blow up this junior high team, but they're a team that's been a lot of fun to watch and hopefully a lot of fun to watch over the next 4 years.
Yep. On your screen right now, if you want to watch any of our live streams, including this one and all the replays from the previous, including volleyball, football, winter sports is about to kind of get into conditioning, and we're about a month and a half away from that for basketball and wrestling-wise. But if you want to watch any of the replays, you can go onto any of our social media accounts. You've got YouTube. If you search on YouTube, Ellwood City Wolverines, and subscribe to us, you'll be notified the moment we go live. We try to go live as soon as possible before broadcast. Sometimes it's 15 minutes before. Sometimes it's a little bit earlier. I recommend that this week because with it being senior night, like I said last night, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 45 members will be run off by the head coach tonight, Frank Keeley, on Friday. So he's got a big task in front of him. And
we will be announcing that as well.
Correct.
So
6:30. I can't tell you. It's going to be a play-by.
Yeah, we're kind of going to wait and see.
Right.
Where the time frame is going to be. It's not going to be any later than 6:30.
Correct.
I would expect to be 20 after 6.
Correct.
By the time we get all of the players and that.
And if you saw on our screen, Riverside did win the coin toss, and they decided to take the ball. So we'll let Fab take over.
We got game time. The Wolverines set to kick off to start this game. And as I said that, the sun comes out from the clouds.
Go
and
figure.
We can't see anything.
It's been hitting me for a while.
So waiting for the whistle.
Sitting down.
I think we're really waiting on this back judge right now.
Yeah, we are.
There we go.
There he goes. Okay. The run up and the kick taken there quickly by number 63, one of the upmen at the 48-yard line. That is Jacob Bookemer for Riverside. So nice field position here for Riverside as they start in their own territory at the 48-yard line. Nice crowd on hand tonight. I would expect that on a Riverside. 1st and 10, Riverside. Quick pass out there over the head of number 11. Number 3, Robert Janis. Intended receiver, number 11, Miguel Kiefer. And the Riverside names, if I'm off, I know we got a lot of Riverside people listening tonight. I did not get to talk to anybody and go over a roster beforehand, so I do apologize. Janis in the shotgun, handoff on that sweep around to number 11. Pursuit there, taken down nicely from behind. Number 56 for your Wolverines, Luciano Gagrick. You see why he's one of the leading tacklers for the season for the Wolverines. Great pursuit from the backside by Luciano, taken down. Number 11, Miguel Kiefer. Brings up a 3rd and a long 7 for Riverside. Quick pass out there to number 11. Pass is complete. He's met there quickly. Taken down with authority.
Number 43.
Number 43. Samuel Landis read that play like a bad comic book. Was back there. Made the tackle for the loss. Going to bring up 4th down. And we're going to call it 11 for Riverside. Punt formation out on the field.
I've always liked comic books, especially when it says the sky's blue.
I never got into them too much. So, back to kick is Riverside on this 4th and 11. Had some movement. There's a false start against Riverside. Going to knock them back another 5 yards. The punter there is Miguel Kiefer. And back to receive, that punt is number 22, Elijah Palmer McCain. So Riverside now kicking from the 42 on this 4th and 16. Awaits the snap. Little high snap, but brought down. Short kick. Wow. The punt actually did not make it back to the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines.
I was going to say, as crazy as it sounds, that just faked out our cameraman just a little bit.
Yeah, sorry about that on the camera side. Dakota
He faked
Marshall.
out me too.
So a punt of
just say 3 yards in the opposite direction.
Okay.
There we go.
So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines from the 42-yard line. Gray, handoff to Elijah around that left side, makes the man miss. Brought down there at the 25-yard line. Ball came out, but he was down. Brought down by Robert Janis, but not after a 17-yard gain for Elijah Palmer McCain. And he just showed his versatility there. Came around that left side, made the first man miss. But a nice saving tackle there for the Riverside fans to stop that from turning into a touchdown. Gray in the shotgun this time. 2 wide outs left, sends Pierce in motion. Hand off to Pierce around that right side. Oh, big time block by number 8. Around that right side goes Pierce. Makes the man miss. That's enough.
Fumble.
Fumble on the play.
Went out of bounds.
Went out of bounds for Pierce. Going to pick up of almost 10 yards. Number 8, Derek Allen. If you get a chance to rewatch that play, he put a block on the outside guy for Riverside and really set a lane there for Pierce to go around the edge. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to bring up 2nd and short. Gray under center this time. 2-back set. On the keeper, another big-time block. Gray around that left side. He's got green grass. Into the end zone he goes for the Wolverine touchdown. 16-yard run. Declan Gray on the keeper. And talk about blocking. Yes, give Gray credit for getting into that end zone. But, man, he had some big-time blocks on that play.
Oh, yeah. You had wide receivers on both sides downfield
just
blocking.
Coming down. You just love seeing that.
Leading them to the promised land.
I think that was Pierce with that one big block.
And see, I love this at the same time. I know we're looking at the play.
2-point conversion. Go ahead, Brad. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. We'll let the play go.
Back goes Gray. Rolling around to the right. Looking in the end zone. Got his man.
Number
26. Dante Pierce. 2-point conversion good. That's 8-0. Our Ellwood City Wolverines leading the Riverside Panthers. 3 plays, 42 yards, touchdown.
And 2 minutes and 10 seconds off the board. That's efficiency 101 right there.
It was a little bit less than that. And remember, they had
yes, you're right. You're right. It was less than that. You're right. That efficiency comes from coaching, and that's what I was going to make a note of. Just as that 2-point conversion was going on, Coach Keeley was calling over 3 players that are right now on the kickoff team. They were already ready, set at the 45. The moment that play was done, they were all ready to go. I like the efficiency of this team. Yes. All around.
Yes, for sure. On that kick team, want to try to give as much credit as we can out there. Declan O'Brien, I see out there. Number 43, Samuel Landis. 26, Dante Pierce. 84, Matt Flumer. Number 8, Derek Allen. Elijah's out there, along with number 24, Alex Grinnan.
Yep, and number 6 as well.
Number 6, Gavin Partridge. He's kicking?
Number 8.
No, number 8 is our kicker. Derek Allen. Run up kick a little further this time. Missed by the up men. Taken there at the 30-yard line. Weaves his way through. Gets up to the 40-yard line. That was Robert Janis. And I think that was Matt Flumer in there on the tackle.
I believe so as well.
Number 84. So Riverside now on offense for their second possession of the evening. Ball sitting right across the 40-yard line in Riverside territory. .5:45 left to go here. Is our clock working tonight on this?
Yep.
Yes, it is. There you go.
We're good to go.
Good to go. All right, in the shotgun, Riverside. Handoff there. Fumble on the play. Jumped on by number 55, Maddox Singer. Turnover, Riverside. Maddox Singer jumped on that ball. The would-be runner kind of ran into there and dropped the ball.
That's one thing we've seen tonight. I know part of it was on the Ellwood side. We've seen, 3 fumbles now indirectly, or two at least.
Yeah.
Turnovers will be key in this one for any team to pull an upset with one team being 5-0 and whatnot. But, hold the ball.
Wolverines ball on their 38-yard line. Pitch out there to Elijah around that right side. Makes another man miss. Stiff arm up that right sideline. Weaves his way through all the way down to about the 15-yard line. 23-yard run for Elijah Palmer McCain around that right side.
Right. That was a big saving tackle on that far side. One more man to beat. He's in the end zone. We're talking 14-0 already.
So out there blocking, big number 78, my main man, P.J. Du Bois. 68's out there. 66. Is that Owen Andrews? We'll get you more numbers here. They're moving so fast we can't keep up. Gray in the shotgun. Misdirection. He keeps it this time. Weaves his way forward. Up that left side. He's got a wall of blockers. Yep. Makes the man miss into the end zone for the touchdown. Ellwood City Wolverines. 15-yard run. Declan Gray, his second touchdown of the night. And I tell you what, how did that happen if they had 5 blue shirts leading him in there? Great balls of fire. It's 14-0.
Hold on 1 second here.
Oh, hold the phone.
Referee's coming over to make a little talk. Taking his
moving
good
back,
old time.
It looks like.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be some kind of block at the back or hold.
Did you see a flag?
I didn't see a flag at all.
I did not see it.
Wait, you're going to say
Illegal
false start? Illegal
false start.
procedure, motion, something?
Oh, good
Oh,
grief.
boy. That's
Okay.
I think I can say that now. That's a googly moogly. Like, what's going on? What is going on? I'm assuming false start or illegal procedure. That play needs to be stopped right off the bat. But whatever. We'll leave it alone.
We do appreciate our officials. I know the WPIL's having a tough time
They
keeping
are.
officials, so we
You
don't
are
wanna
right.
be hard on them. But
That's why you see so many
average age of our officials tonight
right.
is on the senior circuit. Gray, hands off to Elijah. Not much running room there this time for Elijah. Picked up a couple on the play. I think it was number 57, Tyler Richards.
Yep.
Credit him with the tackle for Riverside. Takes the ball down just inside the 20-yard line.
And that's one of the things that we've seen all year long. There's a lot of games that are being played Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I think Ohio has a couple games that are Monday through Friday for that exact reason.
The
officials
to get enough officials. Gray in the shotgun, sends him in motion, handoff around to Elijah.
Blockers once
Got
again.
some blockers out in front, makes a man miss, weaves his way through. Taken down there at about the 8-yard line by number 3, Robert Janis. Not enough for a first down. Going to bring up third down for the Wolverines. Ball at the 9-yard line. And they need to get to about the 6-5, I think. So third down for the Wolverines. Ball inside the 10-yard line. Gray under center this time. Quick handoff there to Pierce. Pushing his way forward. Pinballs his way. I think he's got enough for a first down. And that's a first down via second effort.
Yep.
Give Dante credit for that one. Got through that initial line of scrimmage. Met some resistance, but kept rolling his way forward. That brings up first and goal for the Wolverines. Ball on the 3-yard line. So first and goal from the 3. Gray under center this time. 2-back set. Hand off to Pierce. Pushes his way through for the Wolverine touchdown. 3-yard run. Dante Pierce making the score 14-0. 2:57 left to go here in this first quarter. Going to be going for 2 are the Wolverines. So a nice drive there. Points off a turnover, off the Singer fumble recovery. Drive the ball down there. Had the 1 points taken off the board because of the penalty. So 2-point conversion. I formation. Gray under center. He keeps it this time, rolls his way around, picks and weaves his way through. Declan Gray for the 2-point conversion. That brings our score 16-0. Our Ellwood City Wolverines leading the Riverside Panthers.
Talk about efficiency. Once again, it's one thing to get the turnover. It's another to score off of it. If you didn't have that penalty, it was 47 seconds. But nonetheless, score, 2-point conversion, it's 16-0. If you haven't noticed, we do have our cheerleaders tonight as well, like normal all week long. If you notice, they have pink. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month for all of sports, so we saw that last night. The volleyball girls were wearing the bow in the back of their hairnets, and then you also had the cheerleaders tonight, and then you also had the football players as well. So Breast Cancer Awareness, it's a great time for football. You've got RivEll Cup, you've got Riverside Ellwood, and you got Breast Cancer Awareness. Why not?
So Wolverines will be kicking off again.
Kicking off it once again is number 8, Alan Derrick.
Here's a run up the kick. High end over kick, taken there and dropped and fallen on at the 35-yard line. Was number 12, Aiden Garcia. So Riverside on their third possession. Really didn't gain any yards on that first possession, and then the fumble on the second. And now coming out here for their third. Quarterback Robert Janis. Comes up under center. There's a handoff met quickly by a host of Wolverines. I think number 77, Shane Lutz, had his nose in there first. Limit that to a 2-yard gain.
I know we were talking to the assistant coach, Marsh, before this game started, and he felt like they needed to prove something once again tonight after last week. So I think your defense is going to be big.
Tripped up there. I think that was a busted up play. Janice went to turn and try to hand to somebody, but nobody home. Made something out of nothing. Got back to, give him a yard or two on the play. Ball resting now on the 39-yard line.
I think that was a little bit lucky for the Wolverines because that one seemed like that could have gone for a couple yards there.
So bringing up a 3rd and 7, Riverside Panthers from their own 39.
Fumble
on the
55.
play. Again, big guy, Maddox Singer with the fumble recovery. Right place, right time.
55.
And he dove on that ball once again for his second fumble recovery of the night. And that time the Wolverine defense was like an all-out blitz.
Yep.
They sold out, go ahead and try to pass it. They went in and ran the ball and met there, and the ball comes out. Wolverines ball setting up shop in Riverside territory at the 43-yard line. Gray under center, I formation. Hand off to Elijah. Gets through that first wave, makes the next man miss. Oh, just tried to get away. So close to breaking that one all the way down to the 38-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play. Robert Janis made a pretty nice tackle. He got a hold of Elijah and was able to hold on, which we've seen a lot of players not able to do this season. Pickup of 8 on the play. It's a 34-yard line, I beg your pardon. Second and a short 2. Gray handoff to Elijah. Round that left side. Dancing and moving. Gets a first down. Taken down there by a host of Riverside Panthers. Down to the 25-yard line. Pickup of about 9 on that play. Going to be first down. Wolverines moving the sticks.
It's crazy to say that if both of these running backs don't go for a first down each time, it actually hurts their average on the
Yes, it
season.
does.
That is a good thing to have. So just under a minute, looking at about 40 seconds here left in this first quarter. Wolverines marching once again.
1st and 10. Pitch out there to Elijah. Big time block. Oh, my gosh. Oh, they're going to nail Elijah into the end zone, but I'm afraid it's coming back. That crack block, they don't like to see that.
Nope, they do
Unfortunately,
not.
yes, it gets us excited to see it, but I think this is going to be coming back.
Yep. They're going to say head-to-head contact or contact.
And going to march the ball off.
Basically, it's a malicious contact. They don't want any contact other than your shoulders, your shoulder pads only.
Well,
helmet, no nothing.
Looking at, I just saw the replay, Brad. It was almost that blindsided.
Yes.
If you're an NFL fan, they kind of changed that rule because of Hines Ward. Ward made a living doing that. And unfortunately, that is of the 15-yard type. And, it's tough. You want to see that aggressive play, but you just
can't cross that line.
You can't cross that line.
And I think in recent years, though, they have done a better job calling it. I think it's a little bit more clear what is and what isn't.
I would agree. And and I guess what we've seen, if it's a question, it gets called.
Right.
Under center is Gray. Handoff to Elijah. Around that left side. Got some running room. All the way down to the 28-yard line. Going to pick up 15 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 12. Give a shout out to our lineman for the Wolverines, number 54 out there, Declan O'Brien, 43 out there, Samuel Landis. Dante Pierce is out there, running back position, 55, Maddox Singer, number 66, Owen Andrews, and number 56, Luciano Gagrick. 2nd and 12. Gray sweeping around that right side, looking for a lane. He found one up that right side. Hit by number 3, close to the line again, first down marker. I think he's going to be marked a little bit short, but give him about 10 yards on that play. Make it 11. Going to bring up a 3rd and, about a half a yard.
Yep. This is like vocab day 101. Not only are we talking about efficiency, patience. If you saw that play, the quarterback let the play develop, let his blockers get out front, and just follow suit.
Right, and he did. And that's a great point, Brad. As I watched obviously watching replay here because of a little bit of a delay, and Declan really, I've said this before about Gray as a quarterback, a tremendous amount of poise back there in that quarterback position when you're talking about an 8th grader. And it's 3rd and short, hand off to Pierce, up that left side, got the first down and more. All the way down to the 9-yard line. Robert Janis, he's kind of an animal on defense for these Panthers, made the stop, rode Dante Pierce down inside, all the way down to the 5-yard line. He picked up about 11 on that play, did he not, Brad?
He did.
Wow, that was a fast-moving first quarter.
Yep.
We are at the end of the first quarter with our Wolverines leading the contest 16-0. We will be right back. Why these guys aren't playing 12. Folks, as we start this second quarter, Riverside and Ellwood City leading the contest 16-0. And it's really been all Ellwood City in that first quarter. So we are at first and goal, ball on the 5-yard line. If there's some people here listening at the game, they don't have an announcer, but the Wolverine football boosters are selling tickets for their gun raffle in the concession stand. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Gray under center. Hand off to Pierce. Weaves his way into the end zone for the 5-yard touchdown run. Dante Pierce making the score 22-0. Great drive there. Once again, points off of turnovers for our Wolverines. Two-point conversion forthcoming.
Yep. So 2 turnovers, 2 touchdowns, going for 2. It's 22-0.
And the field position for the Wolverines to start.
Huge.
2 of the
Huge.
3 drives have started in their own territory. 2-point conversion. Gray in a shotgun. He's back to pass. Got lots of time. Throws it out there. Dante Pierce with the 2-point conversion. Made it look easy, folks. That brings our score 24-0.
The time that he had.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of time.
I mean, he indirectly when he got the ball, he just stood there.
Yep. Like you knew he had time. So I was saying about the gun raffle. That is going on October 30th. The lottery numbers deal. If you are not able to be to the game tonight or Friday night and would like to get tickets, talk to football president Sam Teolis. He has them there. Get a hold of Sam via Facebook, or even if you want some tickets, go through our media, our social accounts, and we'll get you lined up. Sam Teolis has the funeral home there in town. I know he sells them there out of his office. Sam, great guy. He'll be the last to let you down. Sam and his wife, Michelle.
And they've got a lot of things that we're going to be talking about the next couple days. A lot of people to thank. The Thursday night dinners, being able to use certain pavilions during the summer and all this stuff. So there's a lot of people to be thankful because, hey, it's community.
Yep. Here's the run-up and the kick. Kick there taken at the 40-yard line. Met there, a couple Wolverines there to slow him down just about midfield. Going to mark him at the 49-yard line. So the Wolverine defense coming out there. Shout out to some of them guys. Number 78, P.J. Du Bois. Dante Pierce plays that way. Declan Gray as well. Big number 77, Shane Lutz, you'll see on that defensive line. Number 56, Luciano Gagrick. Number 43, Samuel Landis. Got Elijah Palmer-McCain out there in the safety position. Whistle here, stoppage of play.
Wondering if I don't know if it's an equipment issue.
There's a man running across the field.
Yeah, it's a trainer for the Wolverines. Okay. I wonder if they're looking at one of the players for the Riverside.
It appears that way.
Yep, he's up and he's moving, and he's on the bench, so I'm wondering if they're just looking at him.
There's a handoff around this right side, number 11. Got some running room on this play. Met there by Dante Pierce, taken down. Nice run by number 11. Miguel Kiefer picked up one of their longest runs of the night, picked up about 5 yards.
Yeah, again, so with the injury that's on the sideline, he is sitting down. He is with it. He is talking to the trainer, so it looks like it's just a precautionary thing.
Yep. In the shotgun this time. Number 3, hands off. Keep on the keeper. Ridden down there, lunged his way forward. Did Janice may have, depending upon the spot, may have
they're going to give it to him.
Down. Brought down there, number 53, and I don't have him on the roster, unless I read it wrong. Unless I had 54, that makes more sense.
You got 55 and 54.
O'Brien. Declan O'Brien, credit with the tackle.
Yeah, so they did give him the first down.
Yep.
That's close.
Be Riverside's first down of the evening. And the shotgun is Janice. On the keeper. Made a man miss around that right side. He's got some running room again. Taken down there just short of the first down line for 9-yard gain was Janice.
It's 2 plays in a row here that I assumed that this was going to be something along these lines where the quarterback is going to have to play kind of that primary runner.
Right. What's the center's number? Did you get that? I can't get that.
7.
Get that.
I got 7 something here.
Okay.
We'll take a look.
Oh, we had movement. They got back. Oh, they called it. 71.
Yep, 71. Yep. So encroachment there.
Encroachment by the Wolverines.
Automatic.
That'll be
or not automatic, but
first down. They needed 2 yards for a first down. The 5-yard runoff will give the Riverside ball 1st and 10. On that Wolverines line, we have Jacob Bookemer out there, number 57, Tyler Richards, number 71, Nate Chandler, number 55, Jaden Phillips, number 12, Aiden Garcia is out there in the wideout position. Janice keeps it this time, rolling around that right side. Still going. Brought down there. Nice run.
Number 14.
By number 14 brought him down, Caden Daccio. But that's enough for another Riverside first down. And I tell you, they're kind of doing, I don't want to call it an RPO because they're not looking to pass at all. But Janice is now just keeping the ball instead of handing it off and making some things happen with his legs.
Hey, and it's working. That's what now? 3 first downs.
3 first downs. By far Riverside's best drive of the night. 5:28 remaining here in this second quarter. 2 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. Janice handoff there. Taken down big time. Number 54, Declan O'Brien. Tackled him in the backfield for a loss on the play of 3 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 13.
This is where you're going to have to open up the playbook a little bit because I have a feeling the Wolverines are just going to blitz.
Yeah,
you know it's running.
Bring the house in there. But they got them spread out again. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Bad snap. Number 3 trying to run around that right side. Taken down from behind. That was number 6, Gavin Partridge with the stop. Number 61 for the Wolverines checking in, Mason Walters. And coming out is number 54, Declan O'Brien, along with P.J. DuBois is coming out. Declan decided to stay in there. So, pick up of about 2 on the play. Something to keep an eye on. The center snap for the Riverside is a bit inconsistent. We're seeing it high. Last time was really low. There's a handoff on the keeper. No, the number 3. First wave misses around that right side. He's going to go into the end zone for the Riverside Panthers. Touchdown. 13-yard run by Robert Janis. An impressive drive there by the Riverside Panthers. Taking the ball about 52 yards for the drive. All running plays.
Huge score there because you never want to panic on the scoreboard, but when it's 24-0, you need to answer.
Yep.
And the Panthers definitely got an answer there.
Yeah, they did. So they appear to be going 4-2. Scores 24-6 as it stands right now. 3:59 left to go. Janice in the shotgun. High snap, but he pulls it down. Met there by number, I think
77.
77?
Yep.
Shane Lutz with the stop. 2-point conversion fails. Our score stands at 24-6. Our Wolverines leading after the Riverside Panthers score. So, yes, a nice crowd here. Great to see the crowd. We started the season. I'm sure Riverside did too. Nobody in the stands. And then we let a few parents in the stands. And now it's pretty well opened up. And let's hope it stays that way. You almost hate when you wake up every morning and you go through your social media and you start Sarah Catholic. They're done for the year. And they were playing some great football. We played them here a couple years ago. They were playing some great football.
Because now you're shutting down football, but also their volleyball is ranked number 2, right above Ellwood for girls volleyball. And I don't know if that's going to impact that or not. We were talking to Mr. Gary Rosansky here up here in the press box, and it sounds like that may be something. We've seen it because they've only played 9 games. So I'm hoping for their sake that they can figure it out.
Yeah,
down
and
there.
in all schools. I mean, hey,
Yes.
we're from Ellwood City.
Yes.
We're rooting for Ellwood City. But fair is fair, and you see these good teams,
Yep.
and then they get shut down because of a COVID positive. It's just you just hate to see it.
Yep.
Yeah, at any level. So here's the run up in the kick, number 11, I believe it is. Squib kick taken there by number 9. Falls on it. Good play by him. I think it was number 8, Derek Allen.
Yep.
Let's do it
Number
again.
8.
Number 2, Dominic Hogue. So first and 10 for the Wolverines, starting from their own 41-yard line. 3:59 left to go. Wolverines do have all 3 timeouts. I don't think we've seen a timeout yet in this game.
Correct.
So great. Under center this time. I formation. Wide out to the left, one to the right. Big hand off to Elijah. Coming around that right side. Sheds first tackler on his way to the 45-yard line. Elijah Palmer McCain. Give him about 13 yards on that carry. Taking the ball down to the Riverside 45-yard line. First and 10, Wolverines from the 45-yard line. Under center. Hand off to Elijah. Around that left side. He's the 40, 35. Jukes one man. Stiffs arms another. Down to the 25. 20. Out of bounds he goes. 22-yard line is where he ended up. Pickup of, we're going to give him 23 on that play. And he just has a way of just making people miss.
Vocab, word number 3, methodical.
Yeah.
The way that he's just being able to, not north and south. He is not a north and south runner the entire time. He's able to kind of bounce outside, give a stiff arm, kind of look for that hole, and realizes, where do I need to put my head down at?
Right, and he does it well. So ball on that 22-yard, first and 10 Wolverines. Plenty of time left to go here at 3:43 left to go in this second quarter. I formation. Hand off to Elijah. Hit at the line of scrimmage there. Nice tackle there by the Riverside Panther.
Number 87.
Big fella, 87. Zach Hare. Credit him. Elijah got that ball, and he was there to meet him pretty quick and was able to bring him down as well. So did pick up 2 on the play. Going to bring up a second down and 8. Gray under center. 2-back formation. Around his right side comes Gray. Looking for that hole again. Finds his way up there. He's at the 20-15. Pushed out of bounds by number 20, Hunter Garcia. All the way down to about the 11-yard line. We'll see the spot. I don't think they're going to give him the first down. Yep, they're moving the sticks. They did. He was right there on the line. First and 10, Wolverines from the Riverside 12-yard line. Don't forget about the game Friday night when the varsity Riverside Ellwood boys play. 7 o'clock here from the stadium. That is senior night. The last home game of the year for our Wolverines. Gray under center. Hand off to Pierce, weaves his way through, bowls a man over all the way down to about the 2-yard line. Nice hard running there by Dante Pierce. Up the middle that time did he go and bowled some people over. They're going to mark it at about the 4-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 1 for our Wolverines.
I did get confirmation that the last game of the season at Laurel, we are allowed to be there, so we will be also broadcasting Friday night, 2 weeks from now.
They're getting Gray up the middle. Into the end zone he goes. Declan Gray on the 4-yard touchdown run. At 2 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. Wolverines leading now 30-6. That's one thing nice when you got an offense like this.
Yes.
You got Gray that's not afraid to take the ball and run. You got, Elijah. We know what he can do. Dante Pierce coming around there. Don't forget about those linemen blocking out there and the wide receivers. We see some nice blocks by them tonight as well. Going for two are the Wolverines. Gray in a shotgun. Two wideouts left, one on the right side, Carr to his right. With time, rolls to the right. Looking. Ball falls incomplete. He got had two receivers out there. Elijah along with number 6, Gavin Partridge, but ball was not able to be grabbed in, so 2-point conversion fails. With our score now 30-6, Wolverines will be kicking off. Elijah this season has 35 attempts, ran for 475 yards before tonight. He's a 13.5 average yards per carry, and Declan Gray averaging 8.6. And Dante Pierce with 17 carries, averaging just under 5 yards a carry. The stats we get here, we got to credit assistant coach Alan Marsh. Does a great job getting us the stats, game stats and season-to-date stats. Here's the run-up and the kick. Taken there. Nice catch there by the up man at the 49-yard line. That is number 63, Jacob Bookemer. So Riverside, with just 2 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here in this second quarter, down 30-6. 51 yards away from the end zone. They do have all 3 timeouts as well. Janice in a shotgun. Handoff there, makes it through the first wave. Number 11, the runner, picks up about 6 on the play.
Brought down by 61, maybe? Either 61 or 81.
I have either one of those numbers. So
61.
61, Mason Walters on the tackle. So we do have it. 2nd and 4, Riverside, rolling clock. Minute 40 left to go here in this second quarter. Janice in a shotgun once again. High snap, but he gets it. Keeper this time. Oh, he got away from Pierce. Around that right side he goes. He's enough for the first down. Right down there about the 39-yard line. And the elusive Janice, Dante Pierce, had him in his grasp for what would be a huge loss. But he shook that tackle away and ran enough for a first down.
I think that was Gavin, number 6.
Gavin Partridge with pursuit there to take him down at the far side of the field. So 40-yard line in Ellwood territory. Minute rolling clock, so he was not out of bounds. Janice in a shotgun. Handoff there, met by a host of Wolverines. About a 2-yard gain. 56 was in the bottom of the pile. Luciano Gagrick.
And I think we've got a timeout by Riverside.
Timeout by Riverside. As you said, Brad, girls volleyball, it takes their undefeated season into Shenango tomorrow night.
Yes.
And they're doing very well in the WPIL rankings.
Yeah, they went and bumped Avonworth down to the 4 seed, so right now the Wolverines are listed as the number 3 seed in 2A. The other thing, too, is it's not clinched just yet, but pretty much they have to win 1 of 3 games, and there's a lot of scenarios, but basically they win tomorrow. They win the section. If they win out, we would definitely think that they're going to get a 3 seed in playoffs, which is huge. You never want the 4 seed. You want at least 3 or higher. So we'll see how that plays out. I know Shenango did lose Tuesday night at Laurel in 4 sets. So Shenango's going to be coming out. They're going to have to compete tomorrow night. It's a good one.
All right. Brings up a 2nd and 9 here for Riverside. 55 seconds coming out of that timeout. Oh, met there by number 54 and Dante Pierce, along with number 54, Declan O'Brien, keeping that game to actually a loss on that play. Bring up a 3rd down and 10. Quick to the line here is Riverside. Shotgun formation, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, sidecar to his right. Smiley on the keeper, goes around that right side, weaves his way through, does not get out of bounds. It gets Gavin Partridge out there again, bringing him down. Going to be a 4th down and a timeout taken by Riverside. Ball on the 38-yard line. Going to be about a 4th and 4 for Riverside coming in out of this timeout. So defense coming over here, get their marching orders from Coach Keeley as Riverside's going to the other side to get theirs. Credit Riverside, the score's 30-6, but they did have that nice drive there the last time they got the ball, and still trying to get something done here with 20 seconds left to go. And Riverside does have one more timeout, but they got to get the first down here before we get too excited about anything further.
So it sets up a 4th and 4 from the 34. The big thing here, though, is only 20 seconds. So I have a feeling we're going to try and get a first down and then gadget play 101.
Yeah, they do have the one more timeout in their back pocket.
Yes.
Javis back to pass under pressure, throws it out there. Number 11, he fumbled the ball
it forward.
Out of bounds. We'll see where they mark the ball.
Looks like it's short from this side.
It does.
By a foot.
Yep. I think that's ball over on downs. Ellwood City's ball with just 15 seconds left to go here. Nice defensive stand there by the Wolverines. The last time Riverside going down the field. This time they did get that stop. Stopped them on 4th down. So Wolverines 1st and 10 from their 31-yard line. 3 wide outs to the right this time. Gray, quick pass out there to Elijah. Got a man to miss. Ran over. Picks. He's the ball. He's brought down to 35-yard line. The would-be player from Riverside had a hold of his leg, and he just kind of picked it up like he was stomping grapes. And but the young man did get him slowed down enough that some other people got there to stop the play. That is
halftime.
Should be halftime.
Should be halftime, unless there's a timeout. There may have been a timeout. They did have 4 seconds up there, so I'm wondering if it was a timeout. We'll see here in a second.
I think it was a timeout.
We were going, now we're coming. Give it a second here.
Just reading Keeley's body language, I'm thinking he assumed that he called a timeout. The officials are conversing in the center of the field. Yep, they're putting 5 seconds back on the clock.
5 seconds.
So there was a timeout called.
I thought he was asking for a high five.
So first, 2nd and 5.
Beautiful weather.
Gray, 3 wide outs to the short side, 1 to the far left. Gray fakes it, going deep, and nobody home. A little too far for everybody. Now, that is the end of the second quarter with our Wolverines leading 30-6. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and we'll be back for our second half.
All right, folks. At halftime from Helling Stadium, it's 30-6. The Wolverines will be starting the second half kickoff here shortly. About 2 minutes and 30-some seconds left here at halftime. We wanted to give a couple shout-outs. We did talk about the girls' volleyball. Good luck with them tomorrow night as they travel to Shenango. A very good matchup. We also have Friday night, the football game. It is senior night, and it is the RivEll Cup version 2.0. Tonight's version 1.1 or 1.0. And also we want to give out a couple other shout-outs to the other 8 sports that are running on. Some of them have finished. The girls' golf team finished their season. They finished with a very good record, a winning record. Unfortunately, they did not win team individuals, but we had some really good competitive matchups. They've played very well all season long, so congrats to Coach DeBuono, Coach Campman, and the seniors for the team, the group there. I know all the individuals there, the singles players. Big shout out to the McCummins twins, and then also Nicole Bartolomeo, and then everyone on that team was very nice. Welcomed us into the courts and helped us out as much as possible. So thank you to the girls' tennis team, the golf team, the tennis team. Their season finished on Monday, unfortunately. Unfortunate that they lost to South Park 4-1 on the first round. But so the girls' golf team made it to the playoffs. The girls' tennis team made it to the playoffs. We also want to give a shout out to the boys' golf team. They are still competing. 2 notes on there. Joey Hudson did qualify for PIAA results, so we will be talking about those plays. I'm not sure exactly when that's going on just yet off the top of my head. We do have the schedule on our website, www.ecwolverines.com. Also, tomorrow, the AA team championships will go on. Sure enough, the boys golf team did finish 3rd by 2 strokes, and they take the top 3 teams and they come back to Cedar Brook. A little journey there. They have to stay overnight because it is a little bit of a journey. They will compete against the other 2 teams, with Neshannock being one of them that moved on AA finals. So we will have that as well. So Joey Hudson, congrats to him. He's moving on to PIAA. And then you also got the team championship going on as well. So a little bit of everything. Boys soccer or co-ed soccer is going on as well. So that is going on. We've got a couple games to make up there on that end. Unfortunately, not the season that they've wanted yet. They haven't won a game yet, but they have had a couple competitive games there. I know New Brighton to start the year, and then a couple other matchups here and there. So we want to give a shout-out to all the fall sports for doing their best to not only play the sport, but be diligent about playing it the right way. So thanks to all the fall sports. We got a couple more weeks here, but
we got kickoff coming up,
We got
Brad.
kickoff.
So Wolverines receiving the ball in this third quarter. Number 11, Miguel Kiefer. Almost an onside kick. Alert play there by Flumer, number 84, Matt, to fall on the ball. So Wolverines start in Riverside territory at the 48-yard line. Just a great night. I always take a walk at halftime and getting to talk to the parents and seeing what's going on and just a great community night here for everybody involved. And it helps when your Wolverines are leading 30-6 at halftime. Great, up under center, I formation. Wide out to left, one to the right. Hand off to Elijah on that right side. Makes his man miss. Up through that hole he goes. He's at the 30. Got a block. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Elijah with the 48-yard run. Elijah Palmer McCain went through the line. I think he was touched once, and away he went.
Vocab word number 1, efficiency. Wow, 1 play, 10 seconds off the board.
36-6 our Wolverines going for the 2-point conversion. he will probably go over 600 yards tonight. He's going to be
believe so.
close. We'll see. Great. Under center, I formation. Back to pass. He got a key block. Throwing it out there wide open. Dante Pierce for the 2-point conversion. That makes the score 38-6. Our Wolverines atop of the Riverside Panthers.
You blink once, you miss a first down. You
Yeah.
blink twice, you miss a touchdown.
Right.
Wow.
Right. Great. Great playing here by our Wolverines. I want to give a shout out to the head coach for the Riverside Panthers, John Stolik. Assistant coach is Frank Tate. Athletic trainer is John Sears. So just kind of getting some information here as the game going on, and recognize all them. We appreciate the Riverside boosters for promoting our page today. We do appreciate that. Number 8 kick, high end over kick this time. Taken at the 40-yard line and falling down 35 is Hunter Salter with the catch there on the kickoff return. So Riverside now coming out on offense, their first drive here in this third quarter. Janice is in the shotgun. 1 wide out to the left, 2 to the right. Quick screen pass out there to number 11.
Good
And
pursuit.
Great pursuit there. Number 55 led the charge. Maddox Singer and Declan Gray was there to clean things up if Maddox didn't get it done, but Maddox got it done that time. Loss on the play of about 5 yards. And I think it's one of the fun things about watching these young kids play. We started the season, we didn't say Maddox Singer a whole lot. He was in there. He was doing some things. But, come out to a night like this, he's making plays. He read what was going on in that play, shed his blocker, and was out there to make the stop for a 5-yard loss. 2nd and 15. All spread out this time are the Panthers. Now a man in motion. Going to load this short side right 3 wide receivers. High snap. Taken there by Janice. Weaves his way through. Got a bit of a wall around that right side and taken out of bounds there. Declan Gray was in there to make the stop, along with, once again, Maddox Singer, taking him out of bounds. Nice pickup on the play of about 10 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd down, and I'm going to call it 3. Once again, Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst. Dakota Marshall running camera for us tonight. Appreciate everything that Dakota does. Got Gary Rosansky down at the other end of the press box running the clock here and scoreboard for us this evening. There's a keeper by Janice. He's going to have enough for the first down, dragging people forward. Pickup of about 7 on the play. Needed 4, got 7. There's no announcer here at the stadium. And I was out there, and I don't know if this is a good thing or not, Brad. One of the parents says, hey, why don't you announce over the loudspeaker when you're doing this? And
I have thought about this multiple times.
And I jokingly said, well, I talked too much for that to happen, and a whole bunch of other parents laughed. So maybe we talked too much. Oh, my! Maddox Singer once again taken down. Number 6 in there, too. Gavin Partridge, no gain, loss on the play of 3 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 12.
I have thought about that myself, just a little bit.
Maybe something to think about next year, but we may get a lot of strange looks at us because from here we can't see anybody and they can't hear us, but during the broadcast, if they can hear us and turn around, I don't know if we want to do that.
Yeah.
2nd and 13, the Riverside Panthers, 3-yard loss on an aspect. Real tight formation. Fumble on the play. I think Janice was able to fall on the ball And he
Right.
did, not after a 2-yard loss. And it just seems like when Riverside's trying to do that tight formation, that's just like the bat signal for the Wolverines just to just cram that line and fill everything in the world up. And when there's not a blitz on, they see that there's a blitz coming, and they're just plugging up everything. As I say that, they do it again. 3rd and 15. 2-back set, tight end right. Trying to pass this time, first time of night. Oh, just missed there. Number 3 running for his life. Taken down by number 55. Maddox Singer not giving up on the play. Great play. He missed him the first time. Or I shouldn't say missed him. Janice, athletic, got away from him. Ran around there. I think that was Dante Pierce coming from the other side. Turned him around, and Maddox was there. Hey, you're not getting away this time. Down he goes. 4th down, but about 5-yard loss on that play. Going to bring up a 4th and 22. Yeah, they are going to punt. Ball at the 38-yard line. Elijah Palmer McCain back deep to receive. Long snapper over the ball. Good snap. Driving kick. Pretty good kick. That ball's going to rest all the way down at the 22-yard line. So a 30-couple-yard kick there for Riverside. Setting up the Wolverines, 1st and 10.
From about 19.
I'm going to say
Nope,
24.
24. Got my 5s wrong.
Let's give a shout out to Mike Sinclair. Mike Sinclair takes care of the field here at the stadium. He helps us out in the press box a ton and got the field looking good. The lines are straight, so that's always
Not only that, but this is the one place where we will never get kicked out after the
Right.
game's done.
Right. There's a handoff. Elijah, he's at the 40, one man to beat. He beat him! Down.
He
Stepped
stepped
out
out.
of bounds at the 42-yard line. I thought he had it, but he did step out of bounds.
He did.
At the 42-yard line, Elijah Palmer McCain, 18 plus 26. That's about a 54-yard run.
Whew.
44-yard run. Carry to 1. So, nonetheless, Wolverines in Riverside territory at the 43-yard line. I formation with Pierce and Elijah back there. Wide out to the right. Back to pass is Gray looking down the field. Got a man down there. Throws it to him. Dante Pierce.
No.
Flag on the play. I have a feeling this is coming back. There's some pointing going on.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll wait and see what the actual call was. Illegal man downfield, wasn't it? I'm betting that's what it was.
I believe so. He was a good 5 yards downfield.
Yeah, he was. And I think he was downfield because there was, look at the replay,
Right.
no one there for
There
him
was
to
no one
block.
to block.
He just kind of
He was
moved
like,
him down there, and he knew it. And he to PJ's credit, he knew what happened.
Yep.
As soon as he was out there in no man's land. So 1st and 15 now for the Wolverines. Ball at about the 47-yard line. Sends Pierce in motion. On the keeper is Gray. Up the middle he goes. Makes a man miss. Met there, bear hugged. Pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So a pickup of 8 on the play. Give them 10. I think the scoreboard's a little bit off tonight. So bringing up a 2nd and 3 for our Wolverines. And we've seen them do that kind of play where it's like, who got the ball? Just some misdirection going all the way, and you just look for who's running north and south. Gray back to pass again, looking downfield. Got a man there. Dante Pierce catches the ball, got a block, pushed out of bounds there inside the 16-yard line. pickup of 14 on the catch by Dante Pierce. Gray to Pierce.
What I always look at it like with the RPO is if we have trouble up here and we're getting a side view, it would be just as hard from the front.
Right, trying to look over the big lineman to figure out who has the ball. So nice pickup there for Gray to Pierce. Going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. I formation. And off to Elijah around that left side. Stumbles over the first man. Makes the next man miss. Juven all his way into the end zone. Great run there by Elijah Palmer McCain. 16-yard run for the Wolverine touchdown. I thought he was down about 3 times. He kept them legs a-churning. It's 44-6. Make the call. Mercy, mercy me. Mercy rule now into effect as our Wolverines lead by more than 35. 44-6, 2-point conversion forthcoming. 3:20 left to go here in this third quarter. Getting the play in here. Gray in the shotgun. Back to pass. Scrolls around there. Nice grab there. Who is that? Number 43. Samuel Landis with that 2-point conversion. Nice grab there in the middle there by Landis. So that brings our score now 46-6, our Wolverines leading.
One of the things that Coach Marsh went and said was that third quarter has been a letdown per se in the books of the Wolverines, outscoring their opponents only 16-14. So I knew tonight they want to emphasize that third quarter, and I think we saw it so far.
Yep, they scored 16 points here in this third quarter tonight to Riverside 0. Coincidentally, Brad, in the fourth quarter in the previous 4 games, they've scored 52 points.
Yeah. So you could tell it's almost like they kind of relax a little bit and they say, okay, let's turn it back up.
So the kicking team out there for the Wolverines again. Number 24, Alex Grinnan out there. Number 43, Sammy Landis. Number 22, Elijah Palmer McCain. Number 14, Caden Daccio. Number 54, Declan O'Brien. Number 26, Dante Pierce. Number 16's out there, Christopher Smiley. We're ready for a kickoff. Run up and a kick. Taken there at about the 32-yard line. Number 20. Oh, good grief. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. Number 6 in there. Gavin Partridge with the tackle. Young man didn't know what hit him. So, no return on the play. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Surprised I'm not hearing his dad back. I know his dad's right over there.
So, 2:58 rolling clock here. Riverside in that tight formation. Number 3, handoff. Up the middle he goes. Number 54, not a number you see run the ball a lot, for Ryan Theodore. Nice pickup on that play of about 6 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 3. We'll give him 7 yards on that run. Janice under center. Hand off there, weaving his way through.
Down by 26.
Dante Pierce bringing down number 11, Miguel Kiefer. We're going to have a 3rd and very short. Wolverines defense in tight. Well, I think we had movement. Whistle blown dead, so I think we're going to have a false start on Riverside. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's coming
So
the other
one
way.
of the linemen jumped real quick for the Wolverines,
So
unfortunately.
that's 1st down via penalty for Riverside. Number 61 checking in now, Mason Walters. Coming out is P.J. DuBois. 1st and 10 now, Riverside. Ball on the 49-yard line. Janice back to on the keeper. taken down there. Minimal gain on the play, about a yard. I think the aforementioned number 61, Mason Walters, was in there to slow that down.
61 and 15.
And Declan Gray was in there as well. So pickup of 1 on the play, going to bring up a 2nd down and 9. Handoff up the middle he goes. Some running room, gets enough for the 1st down. That was number 54, Theodore.
I think Declan was in on that.
Ryan Theodore on that. Number 51 on the stop.
No, 15.
15.
Declan was in on that.
My dyslexia caught up to me again. Declan Gray with the stop. 1st and 10, Riverside. Driving here. Hand off by number 11. Oh,
Good tackle.
big time hit there.
Number 77.
Shane Lutz. Wow, had him right in the backfield at the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play of 2. Nice play there, Shane. Just spun him down, corkscrewed him into the ground.
About 10
Second
seconds.
and 10. Yeah, this is 10 seconds remaining here in this 3rd quarter. Quick handoff there. Driving the pile forward, picking up about 4 on the play.
54.
Number 54.
For them was Ryan Theodore on the carry. Picks up about 2 on the play. That's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter with our Wolverines leading 46-6. We'll be right back to start the 4th quarter. Welcome back, folks, here at Helling Stadium, where our middle school Wolverines are leading this contest 46-6. 3rd and a long 9 for Riverside. Nice run there, but not much gain on the play. Dante Pearson, Declan Gray in there to make the stop, bringing up 4th down and about 5 for Riverside, and I think this is go territory inside the 45. Ball resting right there at the 36-yard line. So big 4th down here for Riverside. Ellwood City bringing the house. Tries to get it away, throws it to number 12. Hit there quickly and hard by number 6, Gavin Partridge. Credit Janis. He's a pretty good athlete, the quarterback for Riverside.
I was going to say,
he
give
was
credit where it's
He
due.
was in the grass of about 2 Wolverines.
Yep.
Got out there, and that was a good throw. He got the
Yes.
throw away before his knee had hit the ground.
A lot of times when they're in the tackle form like that, either the throw is short or it's overthrown.
Yeah.
That was right to him.
Yep. So credit number 12, Aiden Garcia. Handoff up the middle. Nothing really happening there. Pick up a couple yards on the play. Looked like number 43 getting off on the bottom of the pile. Samuel Landis. And 54 was in there too, Declan O'Brien. So 2nd and 7.
Couple
Got
substitutions.
some subs coming in here now with the game well at hand. Number Alex Gridden checking in there for the Wolverines on this 2nd and 8.
54.
There's a hand off to
Theodore.
And Flumer was in there. Matt, give Matt credit to the tackle.
And 56.
56. Luciano Gagrick. Checking in now with the Wolverines, number 59, Braden Hendrickson. Number 5, Nathan Kennedy. Coming off, Maddox Singer had a really great game tonight. 2 fumble recoveries, a couple tackles for a loss. Declan Gray coming off the field, playing on both sides of the ball, doing a great job that way. So the Wolverines now, Riverside, beg your pardon, is a 3rd and 6. Hand off to Theodore around there. Wrapped up nicely. Flag coming in late.
Brought down by number 2.
Number 2, Dominic Hogue, made the stop. And credit Christopher Smiley for slowing things down in there, too. Let's wait to see what the call is. What is that call?
Not really sure.
He kind of pushed away from his body.
Yeah, he pushed away from his body. I don't know what that means. Or is it block in the back?
I'm gonna.
I'm not really sure. I've never seen
Anyway,
that one
it's
before. Block in the back,
it's
who
a
knows?
block in the back. Wind the clock, he says. I'm assuming it was a spot foul. And they're bringing the ball all the way back to the 40-yard line. We'll replay 3rd down. So, brings up a big 3rd and a long way here for Riverside. Once the keeper. Oh! Taken down. Who hit him first? And 77 cleaned it up. Shane Lutz.
56 was in there first.
56, yeah. Luciano was in there, hit him high, and Shane Lutz hit him low, and down he went. 4th down, Riverside. 4.5 minutes left to go here in this contest. Elijah Palmer McCain checking out of the game. Another great night by Elijah. Fourth and 17, it says. Ball on the 35-yard line. Tight formation. Rolls out. Stiff man. Taking him down. 53 was there. Somebody else, too. It was a loss on the play. Ball over on downs. Great pursuit there by the Wolverines.
We said that that word all year long. Pursuit. It's not one Wolverine. It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. It's the whole team coming to make the tackle.
So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Ball on the 39-yard line. Loss of 4 on that last play. I think we got Christopher Smiley in there, quarterback now. Number 16. See Matt Flumer out there, number 84. Number 53 on that line, which I don't have a name for. I formation on this 1st and 10. There's a handoff there. Not much running room for number 2, Dominic Hogue. Lost a couple yards on the play. So 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 12, I beg your pardon, for the Wolverines. Don't forget, Friday night, we'll be back here again covering the varsity game, the Wolverines and Riverside Panthers. 2nd and 12, Smiley in the shotgun. Going to go back to pass. Bullet thrown right into the belly of the official. And I tell you what, that was a laser beam, and credit that official. Didn't knock him over, but if it had been 6 inches higher, it broke his nose. So, 3rd and 12. Ball falls incomplete.
Not so top 10.
Yeah, not so top 10. If we have time, we got to make some things for at the end of the year. Not so top 10, top 10. 3rd and 12, Wolverines. Smiley under center this time. Back to pass, looking down the field, surveys, throws to Garrett, caught by number 5. He's got a head of steam. He's at the 50, the 45, the 40, go, buddy, go!
84,
He's at
good
the
block.
30, 25, 20, 50, don't give up, keep going. 5 all the way down to the 2-yard line. Nathan Kennedy, my gosh.
And they're going to call flags all over the
There's
place.
flags everywhere. Son of a gun. Either way, that was fun. Number 5, folks, he's not real big, but he's got a heart fit the size of Texas. I mean, he is not giving up, turning them legs running hard. Let's see where the flags are. They're going to take the play away, but good grief, that was fun. So did we see a call yet? We got a holding call. Wait a second. A holding call against Riverside?
I have a feeling he's got his. Wait, what?
No, it was
Wait,
the
yeah.
guy mentioned a holding
Yeah.
against Riverside.
What are we doing here?
We'll count the play.
Okay.
So anyway, young
Or
Nathan,
are they having to mark it off?
young Nathan Kennedy. The
Wait
ball
a-
was at about the 36-yard line.
What is?
Dump pass to him.
What is? I'm confused.
14. The kid ran about 60 yards. They're spotting the ball at the 2-yard line, half the distance of the goal call. Or they just declined the penalty.
No, they're the sidelines. The coaches are talking to the refs, and I have no clue what's going
Again.
on. Oh. All right.
So
well,
anyway,
okay.
I tell you what, Nathan Kennedy, he don't have real long legs. It probably took him 100 steps, but man, were they going. That's impressive. There's a flag.
Oh.
I think somebody
Wow,
got
what a
upset.
throw. What a throw.
The unsportsmanlike conduct going.
He's pointing at him.
He didn't point to Riverside. He pointed at the coach of Riverside. I've never seen that before in my life. He's still pointing at him. He's still pointing at him. Oh, good grief.
Googly moogly.
Good googly moogly. That was
Man, what an ending.
I don't know what all happened here, but a minute 30 left.
Can we assess? We had a not top 10, and in that throw by the flag by the
flag,
ref.
It was higher than
That's
the
a top
goalpost.
10.
That was higher than a goalpost. That thing was 60 feet in the air. Okay, first and goal from the 2. Waits the snap. Pitch out there.
Come on, baby,
Get in
finish
there.
it.
Get in there. Finish it off. Number 2, Dominic Hogue with a 2-yard run for the touchdown. Wait a second.
Oh boy!
Hold the phone. Another flag.
Now they're going to point for the Wolverine side.
False start.
So
False
this
start.
is what I'm confused about. It's a false start or illegal procedure or something like that, which is fine, but the play's meant to be called dead.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So,
All right,
mark it
well.
off 5 yards. But just one of the things I thought was most funny, this official's out there, calls the unsportsmanlike conduct, and does not point like Riverside, to the left. He turns around
Straight
and
shot.
points right at the coach. Okay, first and goal from the 7-yard line. 22, or no, I'm not choosing there at quarterback. 32's in there at quarterback. Pitch out there.
We'll do it again.
Dominic Hogue cuts his way up through there into the end zone for the touchdown. Dominic Hogue, 7-yard run. Quarterback Tyler Smalley on the outside pitch. He waited for a block. He got it. Found his way in to the end zone. It's 52-6. Our Wolverines leading Riverside. This last 2 minutes has been. I mean, you wouldn't think it'd be crazy in a blowout game, but that was fun. Nice stop and go there by young Dominic Hogue. So 2-point conversion coming. And we saw the most excitement out of the coaches tonight. They know these are second stringers in there now. Probably a lot of 7th graders. They put the time in. They put the sweat in, and they come out there and they get the score. 2-point conversion. The flags are like on delay when they come. I think we had encroachment there by.
It's almost like which ref's going to call it first. You calling it? You calling it? I'll call it.
Once again, we're not
Not criticizing.
We're not criticizing. We're glad they're here because it is a problem that the WPL is having officials. Okay, Tyler Smiley under center, I formation, 2-point conversion. rolling out to his right. Got a man down there. There he
All
is.
right.
The big guy, Nathan Kennedy, with the 2-point conversion. That's fantastic. 54-6, 29 seconds left to go
54.
in this contest.
Coach Marsh said he wanted to bounce back from a 26-6 win. I think you proved yourselves
I think
tonight.
They have. They have. So getting the kicking team ready out there. See Logan Shriver out there, number 45. Aaron Johnson Jr. See him out there. Haven't mentioned their names tonight. They're out there now, number 33. Braden Roberts. So here's the run up and the kick. 29 seconds left to go in this contest. Wolverines leading 54-6. Here's the run up and the kick. Squib kick. Bounces there. Fallen on by number 12, Aiden Garcia, at the 41-yard line. Panthers ball. Up comes the Wolverines defense and Riverside offense. So they rolled the clock with the Mercy. This will be, if they get to play off in time. They did not. That's the ball game, folks. Your Ellwood City Middle School Wolverines defeat crosstown rival Riverside Panthers by the final score of 54-6. Great game tonight. We saw great defense. We saw great offense. We saw the big plays. We saw methodical drives.
Yep.
So congratulations. We got a game next week. Do we know where, Brad? Put you on the spot.
Right. I do have the schedule somewhere around here, like I normally do. I don't know why I don't write this down. Every week I don't write it down. Hold on 1 second here.
I said sorry, there's going to be all kinds of things on the
So
let's see where we're at here.
We do know we're playing here Friday night, varsity game at 7 o'clock. And 6:30, keep an eye on all of our social media pages. We'll keep you apprised on what we're doing then.
And I forgot, the last game of the season for our sixth game and our final game for middle school, 4 o'clock at Mohawk next Wednesday.
Okay. So we got Mohawk next Wednesday.
Yep.
For that, we got, we're not covering it, but you can get to Shenango tomorrow night, girls
Correct.
volleyball.
Correct.
So with that, Brad, anything else?
Good to go.
All right. On behalf of cameraman Dakota Marshall, Brad Windhorst, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you've had as much fun enjoying the game as we have presenting it to you. Good night, everybody.